Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, Traveling with Bruce. We're live Thursday night, 8 o'clock prime time for trivia. Welcome one, welcome all. Nice to see you here. Let me just double check my little channel over here, make sure we don't hear that sound. Thank you. Where we go? Mute that right there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Thursday night. June the 27th, 2019, live, 8 o'clock trivia. Hell with those debates. Welcome. Got a few questions set up, ready to go. Should be kind of fun. Definitely got some music trivia tonight, so we'll see how you guys do on that. And looking forward to getting it started. Let's see who's here. Tom Henry, surprise, I'm doing trivia tonight. Oh my goodness, Tom Henry from Richmond, Virginia. What happened? That is incredible. Brittany, hi, Bruce and all. Dinner tonight for me is a couple of burritos. Right on, Brittany. You do what you got to do. One is breakfast. The other one's bean and cheese. Linda Lou, hi, everybody. Trivia time. Yay. Mom and I are here for trivia, says Brittany. That's good stuff. And Linda Lou saying hi. Cool Jazz is here. Wow, special guest here tonight. Bruce must have told him sci-fi night, sci-fi trivia night. Absolutely no mercy when it comes to Tom Henry. I tell you, Tom, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the show. Who else have I got here? Oh my gosh, we have competition tonight. Linda Lewis saying, cool jazz. Rob Souter, hello everybody. Driving, but I'm listening. Welcome. Let's go here. Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila. How you doing? Let's see. Tom Henry, yep, cool. Music can put me to sleep. Linda Lou can tuck me in. No way, Tom, she's saying. Let's see here. We got Tom for about an hour, says Linda Lou. Who else have I got here? Say hi to me, folks, if you're watching tonight. I can give you a shout out. Maria's here. Bobby Harrell is here. Hi there. Megan Frost is here. Hi, guys. They're all coming in. Everyone's piling in. If you've never been here before for trivia, welcome to 8 o'clock Thursday night primetime trivia. What will happen is I will read a trivia question. It'll have 20, 30, 40, 50 answers, whatever it is. All you got to do is just send me an answer. No Googling, no cheating, nothing like that. Just off the top of your head, see if you can come up with the answers. Send me one answer at a time. Don't send me multiple answers at a time, just one at a time. I'll read off only the first answer typed in anyway. I'll ignore the rest, but just save yourself a lot of frustration. And if you need hints, I'll start giving you hints. And if you guys can't get the question, don't worry. It's I'll figure it out. But anyway, we got a number of questions coming up, and I'm looking forward to springing these on you. Oh, who's this? Donis Farrell is here. Hi, everybody. Hello, Donis. Welcome to the show. Tom Henry, check my latitude post, guys. Bad airfare in a cruise search. Oh, my. Dolly Chadwell, hello from Ohio. Hi, Dolly. Kirk Brunson is here from New York. Welcome, Kirk. James Evans, my wife Sharon and I are here. Sharon is in the house, too. That's great, James. More help, the better. Linda Luce, this is Cindy's job, Tom. Brittany, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Megan, I'm here for about 30 minutes. Forgot I need to wash my hair. Cool Jazz, we only have Tom for 58 minutes now. Let's go, Bruce. Linda Lou, laughing out loud, cool Jazz. 27 are here. Fantastic. 10 thumbs ups already. Fantastic. Let me get my big-ass iPad set up for the trivia questions, and let's get on with it because, you know, we only have Tom for an hour. Why? I don't know. It's just the way it is. Let's see what we can do. Okay, here's the first question of the day. Let's see how you guys do on this one. This is a where am I here? Why is that not working? I don't know. I can't tell you. I try. There it goes. Just set up my iPad pencil here, my big iPad pencil, so it will work as a marker. Here we go. All right. Here's the first question of the night. Can you tell me the participants in the Second World War? All the countries that were in the Second World War. 57 countries participated in the Second World War. What were they? Who were they? Can you tell me? We know the obvious ones, but all of them. Let's see. Sheila's thinking the United States of America. Yes. The USA was definitely involved in the Second World War and entered in 1941, by the way. Let's see here. Who else is going here? All right, Tom Henry. France was in the Second World War. That is correct, sir. France was definitely involved in the Second World War. Just pardon me while I look for the answers. I've got all kinds to stroke off here as we go. They're not in alphabetical order, so they're They're testing me here. They're really testing me. Yes, France is definitely here. And let's move on to Britain, the United Kingdom. Dolly, you are correct. The UK was definitely involved in the Second World War. There we go. And who else we got here? Britain had the US. Sandra, Germany. That's right. The Germans were involved in the Second World War. Were they ever? Kind of instigators, I think. You know, they kind of started it all. You know, just kind of felt they need a little more real estate, and they decided to kind of branch out into like everyone else's land. Kind of upset everybody. Well, what are you gonna do? There we go. Germany, the USA. There we go. All right, moving on. Who else? Belgium. Tom Henry. What about the Belgians, Bruce? The Belgians were involved in the Second World War, and indeed I believe they were invaded by said Germany, and we're looking for Belgium. There we go. 1940. There we go. All right. Who else we got? Brittany, Canada. That is correct. The Canadians were involved in the Second World War. Canada rushed to defend Great Britain, Her Majesty, being that the Queen of England is the Queen of Canada. United Kingdom, we have Japan. Debbie Manuel, the Japanese. Yes, welcome, Debbie. Welcome to the show. Absolutely. Japan was involved in the Second World War. They were allied with Germany as part of the Axis powers. Japan definitely was in the Second World War. There we go. We got that country got. Who else was involved? France, we have Russia. The Soviet Union. Russia was involved in the Second World War. They were an ally. They were allied with the United States, Britain, Canada. Here's France. There we have France, of course. The Russians were definitely in the Second World War. There we go. USSR, 1941. All right. Germany. Now, Ethiopia. Jeffrey Stower is thinking that Ethiopia was involved in the Second World War. I'm looking for the answer. That is correct. They were part of the Allied forces. I think was it not? Am I not right in assuming Ethiopia is part of the Commonwealth at that time? They may have been. So they were also defending the Queen. I'm not sure. Linda Lou, she was wondering about Mexico being involved in the Second World War. The country of Mexico. They were an allied country with the U.S., Canada. We have Germany. We have China. Maria, China. Yes, China was involved. They were an ally, along with the Russians, the Americans, the Brits. We were all allies. Brittany Lockwood, Hungary. The country of Hungary was in the Second World War. They were an Axis power. They were aligned with the Germans in 1940. James Evans, Japan. Hello from Palm Springs, says James Glupka. Welcome, James, to the show. Glad you're here. Welcome to Trivia tonight. We got 30 now here. That's great. Brittany Lockwood had the Italians, Italy, as part of the participants of the Second World War. And yes, the Italians were an Axis power. They lined up. Mussolini, the dictator of Italy, lined up with Hitler for the Germans. Tom Henry, Australia. Yes, sir. They were an ally of ours, the Australians, part of the Commonwealth countries. Brittany Lockwood, Korea. Was Korea involved in any way in the Second World War? Were they one side or the other? And I don't have Korea here whatsoever that I can see. Who else we got here? Judy, you're giving me more than one answer. You can only give me one at a time. Just give me one answer only at a time. Brittany, Brazil. Brazil. Let's see now. Brazil. Brazil. Yes, they were an allied power in 1942. Australia, we have. Thank you, Michael, or Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. James had Germany. Judy was coming in with the UK. Brittany, the Vatican. Not a separate country, I don't think. I think they were neutral. I think the Vatican remained neutral. No one touched the Vatican during the war, I believe. South Africa is being guessed. I believe so. I think South Africa was an allied power, a part of the Commonwealth, the British Commonwealth. Austria, Tom Henry, Austria got taken over by Germany within, well, they were probably the first country to be absorbed by Germany's expansionist ways, and Austria was not officially in the war at all. They were just taken over by Germany. And after the war, Austria was, in effect, separated from Germany and then was administered by the five powers, like Berlin was administered by the five powers: the Russians, the French, the Brits, the Americans, and maybe someone else. Anyway, Austria was unified, and eventually all foreign powers left Austria to be her own country again. I think in 1950. It took 5 years after the end of the Second World War for Austria to be a separate country again and to govern herself. Isn't that? I found that always interesting. So Austria was not, in effect, a participant. They were a victim of the war. They were taken over by Germany right away. All right. Donna says Japan. Duncan, Poland. The country of Poland was in the Second World War, and that is correct. Poland was an allied country in 1939. They were overrun by the Germans and the Russians at the same time. Then they were overrun by the Germans when they went right past and blew the Russians out of there. Then the Russians came the other way and took over Poland again and didn't let it go until the 1980s, when finally, in like 1989-90, Poland became a separate country again after being behind the Iron Curtain. Brittany, Spain. Spain was not involved in the Second World War. They were neutral the entire time. What do we got here? Duncan N is giving me D-E-N-M-Y. I have no idea what that is. Tom Henry, Italy, we've done. Dolly Chadwell, Japan, we got. Duncan, Canada. Tom Henry, USSR. Brittany, are you trying to give me Taiwan? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't know if Taiwan was a separate entity and aligned with anyone. I don't think so. Poland, we have. Greece. Bobby Harrell, Greece, the country of Greece, was an allied power, 1940. Russia, we have. James. Jolly, China, we've got it. Brittany, Mexico, we have it. Britain, we got. Ethiopia, we have. Austria, we have. South Africa, we got. Yugoslavia. Duncan, Yugoslavia. Let me see here. Yes, it was an allied country in 1940. And after the war was over, Yugoslavia was in that delicate geographical location, kind of in between the Allies and the Soviets. And they, Tito, who was the dictator of Yugoslavia, the guy who ran that place like an iron fist that kept 5 or 6 countries together, whether they liked it or not, ran Yugoslavia for a long time. Yugoslavia prospered after the war, and didn't have the Soviets come in, didn't have the Americans come in. He kind of kept everyone happy at the same time. After Tito died, Yugoslavia slowly disintegrated, and we had the war in that region. And now we have Bosnia, Kosovo, Croatia, Serbia, and a number of other countries after a terrible war. All right, Megan, one of my grandfathers was on the German side, and one was in Canada. How about that? My mother and father were involved in the Second World War. My mother was a child of approximately 7 when the war started. She was 12 when it ended. She was a German living in territory that was absorbed by the Russians, and she became a refugee after the war because she was homeless. My father was born in Lithuania and became a German citizen with his family in 39 or 40 because they had family ties back in Germany. And then they were running, as my dad said, we ran from the Germans, then we ran from the Russians, and we passed the Germans and went the other way. And he ended up in West Germany, as did my mother, and that's where they met later. I showed up shortly after that. All right, Jeffrey, what about Denmark, Bruce? The country of Denmark, was it involved in the Second World War? Denmark. Yep, it was an allied country, and it was liberated by the Allied forces D-Day shortly after. Canada played a huge role in that. James Evans, India, the country of India, I believe so. Let me see. India, maybe not. Let me double, triple, quadruple check for India, the country of India. No, India was not involved in the Second World War. The Philippines, Sheila, yes, I believe you've got one there. Let me find it. The Philippine Commonwealth was an allied nation in 1941, overrun by the Japanese. Americans helped liberate the Philippines along with Australians and others. Rob Souter, Poland, we did. Ukraine. Jeffrey Stower, the Ukraine, it wasn't its own country. That's the question. I'm not even sure. I don't believe it was its own separate country during the Second World War. Holland, that would be Denmark. Liechtenstein, the country of Liechtenstein. Quickly looking here, Liechtenstein was not involved in the Second World War. It probably remained neutral, like Switzerland. Brittany, Egypt, the country of Egypt. I know there was fighting in Egypt. The country of Egypt was an ally. 1945, they became an ally officially. Right towards the end of the war, they joined the winning side. But they had a lot of battles on their turf before. Sheila, Switzerland. No, Switzerland remained a neutral country, did not participate in the war. A lot of banking was done in Switzerland during the war by all sides. But Switzerland did not get invaded, and they did not invade anyone else. Tom Henry, yep, send Colonel Klink to the Russian front. Brittany, Czechoslovakia. The country of Czechoslovakia, it was an allied country in 1941. It was overrun by the Germans early on. James Evans, Iran. Yes, Iran was an allied country. In 1943, Persia was an ally of the United States, Russia, Britain, China on the winning side. Slovakia, part of Czechoslovakia. Brittany, Iraq. The country of Iraq was an Axis country, was on the opposite side. The Iraqi government, the Iraqi country, was for the Germans, the Japanese, and the Italians, believe it or not. Sheila, Poland, we've done. Since Schultz also says cool jazz. Duncan, Greece, we've done. The good days are here. Hi, Bruce. We went to Cuba in mid-May. Wanted to let you know. You mentioned it earlier when I was watching on the Majesty of the Seas. Love your show, Lee. Thank you so much for your comment. That is wonderful. I'm glad you had a good time there. Cool Jazz, he sees nothing. Brittany Lockwood, New Zealand. Yes, they were an allied country in 1939, right off the get. That's part of the Commonwealth. Malaysia, the country of Malaysia. Let's see, were they in the Second World War? Malaysia, I do not show in the war effort at all. Argentina. Argentina, we're looking for Argentina. Argentina was an allied country. In 1945, they joined the Allies. There was no fighting happening in Argentina, by the way. India, no. Africa, that's a continent. Finland, the country of Finland. Finland in the Second World War was an Axis country, aligned with the Germans in 1939, and the Russians, probably because they were run over by those two pretty quick. Bulgaria, the country of Bulgaria was an Axis country, 1941 on the German side. Greece, we've done. Ireland, I believe, was neutral. Let me see now. Ireland, the country of Ireland, stayed neutral during the Second World War. They did not join the Brits. Ethiopia, we've done. Costa Rica, the country of Costa Rica, was an allied country in 1941, joining the USA, Mexico. Bulgaria, we've done. Romania. Romania was an Axis power in 1940 on the German side. Got run over by the Russians and stayed run over by the Russians. Tom Henry, yep, Von Tripp's van ran off, didn't fight. Great info, Bruce. Linda Lou, Panama, the country of Panama. Panama was an allied country. That Panama Canal was allied and was going to be allied no matter what, because the Americans made sure that was allied territory. Jeffrey, Costa Rica, we've done it. Macedonia, Brittany, Macedonia. Let me look for Macedonia. Not finding Macedonia anywhere. Ecuador, the country of Ecuador. Let's see. Yes, an allied country. 1945, they joined right at the end. Slovenia, just north of Italy. Slovenia, I don't show here. It's possible Slovenia was part of Italy at the time and had no choice in the matter. Linda Lou, Sweden, the country of Sweden. Looking for Sweden. I do not see them on either side. They may have attempted to be neutral. Norway, Rob Sauter, Norway, looking for Norway. They were an allied country. They were overrun in 39 by the Germans, but they were an allied country. They were not cooperating with the Germans. Jeffrey, Chile, the country of Chile was an allied country, and they joined in 1945, right towards the end of the war. Egypt, we have. My grandfather was in World War II, says Sheila. Duncan N. Belgium, again, I think Belgium was an allied country. This is such a cool story, Bruce and Brittany. Megan, a lot of family that ran from the war ended up in Canada. That's true. And the USA, a lot of people. But in Canada, German nationals, which my father was considered a German national, could not emigrate to Canada until after 1950. It was a 5-year ban in Canada, I think the USA as well, for Germans to come over. It was only after 1950 could you apply as a German. Then you had to be somewhat vetted, although some people slipped through the cracks. But 99.99% of people from Germany came over for economic and hardship reasons, and many survived and did well. Norway, we have, let's see, Saudi Arabia. Jeffrey, Saudi Arabia, Bruce. Was Saudi Arabia in the Second World War? Yes, and they were an allied country joining in 1945. PT73 says, cool jazz. Let's see here. Brittany says, my grandfather was on my dad's side, survived the attack on Pearl Harbor. Cat Rose, the country of Morocco, Bruce. Morocco, were they in the Second World War? We got about 15 countries to go. I don't see Morocco available on this list. Cuba, Brittany is wondering about Cuba. They were an allied country. 1941, they were part of the Allies. Cuba and the USA were pals in 1940s. Cuba and the United States were pals until Castro took over in approximately 1950 something, 57, 58. Alexander Cole, the Netherlands. Let's see. Yes, allied country, 1940. They were overrun by the Germans. Panama we've done. Chile we've done. Portugal, T.R. Wolf. Portugal, the country of Portugal was not in the Second World War, probably a neutral country. Greece we've done. Peru in South America was an allied country, joining in 44. Pert disciple says hi. Hi, Pert. Brittany, Israel was not a country in the Second World War. It was formed after the Second World War. Hi from New York. Maria, Finland we've done. Thank you. El Salvador, yes, allied country, 1941. Megan, my mom's family got get in BC. They already had family here. They get off the ship in Boston. Jeffrey, Mongolia, the country of Mongolia. Let's see. Mongolia, no, I don't show them in the Second World War as a participant. All right, I'm still looking for other countries. Let me give you some more here. Hints. I need a South American country, at least one. Central American, I need a couple more. Europe, country that straddles Europe and Asia, I need that country. I need a Mideast country, another South American, another Central American. I need another South American. I need a Caribbean nation, a nation in the heart of Europe that is extremely small. Two of them, as a matter of fact, that are extremely small. One was an ally, one was an Axis power. I need another South American country and another South American country. All right, so let's see. What do we got coming in here? We've got Honduras just being guessed. That was an allied country, 1941. Hungary, we've done. Brazil, we've done already. Colombia, the country of Colombia. Have we not done it? No, we haven't. It's an allied country, 1943. Nicaragua is an ally, in 1941. Bolivia, an ally, 1943. Turkey, that is correct, straddling both Asia and Europe. Turkey was an allied country, joining in 45, right at the end. Lithuania, I do not show. Not sure if they were overrun before they had a choice. Paraguay in South America, yes, an allied country. Guatemala, yes, an allied country, 1941. Venezuela, an allied country, 1943. Luxembourg, yes, an allied country, tiny, 1940. They were an ally. They were probably overrun by the Germans right away, though. So Luxembourg wasn't any help to the Germans. Estonia, I do not have here, also overrun, I'm sure. Lithuania, Dominican Republic, yes, 1941, they were an ally. Cuba, no. Andorra was Andorra was not involved in the war. I think they managed to remain neutral. They were between France and Spain. Spain being neutral, Andorra stayed neutral. The French, since it was in southern France, the Germans stayed out of Andorra. Liechtenstein, no, we've already done. Moving on to Libya. Libya, I don't have. Let's see, Nicaragua, we've done already. Panama, Bolivia, Nicaragua, Manchuria, Guatemala. I can't find Manchuria, by the way. Estonia, Liberia. Liberia was in the Second World War, 1944, an ally. Latvia, not showing either. Okay. Someone, I wonder if someone gave me that country already. No, I don't see it. San Marino. San Marino was an Axis power in the heart of Italy. They joined the Italians. Yes. We have 5 or so left to go. Lebanon in the Middle East was an ally in 1945. Thailand was an Axis power in 1942. They joined up with the Japanese, probably for territorial reasons. Syria was an allied country in 1945 in the Mideast. Haiti was an ally in 1941, along with the Dominican Republic. The whole island was an ally. And then Uruguay was an allied country in 1945. And that is the list of 57 countries that participated in the Second World War in one form or another. Very interesting. Well done, you guys. You guys got a whole pile of them there, and it's an interesting chapter in the world. Tragic, but you know, it happened, and it still affects our world today in a way. But it's kind of funny who your friends were years ago and who are not your friends today. It's funny how things have changed a little bit here and there, isn't it? All right, let's see. I have 2 song trivia questions tonight. And the first one I'm going to do is the short one. This one has 30 possible answers. And I'm looking for the artists that performed these songs. And what they are is these 30 songs were known as protest songs, probably protesting the Vietnam War, Korean War, anything like that. And I can give you the year and the title of the song. You've got to give me the artist that performed these songs, these protest songs. And if you know of any off the top of your head, let me know. Who performed the song Big Yellow Taxi in 1970? Who did that song, Big Yellow Taxi, in 1970? Who performed the song in 1967, For What It's Worth? Anybody know that one? Who did the song in 1945, This Land Is Your Land? Who did that song? A couple protest songs right there. Let's see what we got going here. Arlo Guthrie just came in, and guess what? Arlo Guthrie, I don't have him here. Not Arlo. Nope, I don't have Arlo Guthrie. Let's move on. Go cool. Bob Dylan. Sheila's wondering, did he do any protest songs? Oh, yes, he did. Bob Dylan did Blown in the Wind in 1963. Hang on, I gotta set my marker here. There we go. Let's go. There we go. Bob Dylan, Blown in the Wind, 1963. Bob Dylan, The Times, They Are a Change in 1964. He did a couple of protest songs and did well despite it. Counting Crows has just been guessed for a protest song. I don't know if I've got anything that recent. Looking here, I don't think so. We'll continue on. Let's see here. The Kingston Trio. Were the Kingston Trio singing any kind of protest songs in their day? I don't have them here. Nope. Let's see here. Buffalo. Someone said Buffalo. You got part of it. Woody Guthrie. That's right. Woody Guthrie. This Land Is Your Land. Other songs. American Woman. Revolution Number 1. Signs. I Ain't Marching Anymore. Power to the People. What's Going On? Ohio. We Shall Overcome. Any of those songs ring bells? What artists are we looking for? Maria. Marvin Gaye did protest songs. He did What's Going On. He did Mercy, Mercy Me. The Ecology. He did a couple of them. The Beatles. Sheila, correct. The Beatles. Revolution Number 1 protest song. Duncan N. Elvis did a protest song, In the Ghetto, in 1969. Elvis. Another song called There Won't Be No Country Music, There Won't Be No Rock and Roll. Who did that song? Give Peace a Chance. Who did Eve of Destruction? Ball of Confusion. Hand Me Down World. Doctor My Eyes. Don't Go Near the Water. Sweet Cherry Wine. Fight the Power. Fortunate Son. Another Brick in the Wall. Imagine. Rockin' in a Free World. or Rockin' in the Free World, War, and One Tin Soldier. These are the protest songs. We're wondering who did them. Cool Jazz. What about Bob Marley, Bruce? Was Bob Marley doing any of those? Nope, I don't have Bob Marley. The Rolling Stones. Not in the list I've given you. Lee Greenwood. The guy named Lee Greenwood. I don't have Lee. Joan Baez. She would have definitely done protest songs, but I don't have her in this collection. CCR, absolutely. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Fortunate Son, 1969, where a son did not have to be drafted into the Vietnam War. That's correct. Buffalo Springfield, yes, for what it's worth, was the name of the song. Who did the song Big Yellow Taxi, 1970? Female singer. There's your hint right there. CSN. The Guess Who did American Woman, a protest song, and they did Hand Me Down World, 1970, another protest song. Chicago, not here. Chicago, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young did Ohio. 4 Dead in Ohio. Definitely did a protest song. Pete Seeger is being guessed. Yes, We Shall Overcome, 1948. He did that song. Peter, Paul, and Mary is being guessed. I don't think I've got him here. Nope. The Temptations. The Temptations did Ball of Confusion. That's What the World Is Today, 1970. Correct. That's a protest song, Bob Dylan. We got Jefferson Starship. Jefferson Starship, not here. Jackson Brown. Yes, Jackson Brown. Doctor My Eyes. 1972 protest song. The Temptations, Mamas and the Papas. I don't have them. Continuing on, Pink Floyd. Yes, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, 1979. John Lennon, yes, Power to the People in 1971. And John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band, Give Peace a Chance, 1969. John Lennon, Imagine, that's a protest song, 1971. Neil Young was guessed. That is correct. Rockin' in the Free World, 1989. He did that protest song. Bob Seger. Not showing him. Queen. Haven't got Queen on this list. No. Creedence we did. Joan Baez we did. Jackson Brown we did. Judy Collins. Not here. James Brown. Not here. War. The song War. Who did it? Bruce Springsteen. No, the Isley Brothers. Yes, the Isley Brothers. Fight the Power. 1975. I'm looking for these artists. Who did the song Signs? 1971. Who did I Ain't Marching Anymore? 1965. Who did There Won't Be No Country Music, There Won't Be No Rock and Roll in 1976? Who did Eve of Destruction in 1965? Who did Don't Go Near the Water in 1974? Who did Sweet Cherry Wine 1969? Who did War in 1970? And who did One Tin Soldier 1969? We have got Sandra Gold coming in with Joni Mitchell. Big Yellow Taxi, protest song 1970. Louis Armstrong, no. Hello, Bruce from New York. Hello, Emily. How are you doing? Jefferson Airplane, not here. Bob Marley, Get Up, Stand Up was the protest song. Probably was. The Byrds, Frank Sinatra. Haven't got him. Rush, no. Thanks, Brittany Lockwood. That's who I was thinking about. Andrew Cabotay. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Andrew. Cool Jazz. Edwin Starr did the song War. Bum, bum, bum. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Oh, War. 1970. That's who did that one. Edwin Starr. Let's see here. T.R. Wolf, 5-man electrical band, did the song Signs. The signs said da 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 1971. You look like a fine, young, understanding young man. I think you do. So I took off my hat and said, imagine that. Me working for you. Kirk Brunson, Jimi Hendrix. I don't have him here. Let's see. Green Day, Bob Dylan, C.W. McCall, Jeffrey Stower. Yes, C.W. McCall did There Won't Be No Country Music, There Won't Be No Rock and Roll, 1976. Justin Bieber, laughing out loud. Barry McGuire, Eve of Destruction. Yep, Eve of Destruction. Barry McGuire, 1965. I'm doing great. My friends are planning an Alaskan cruise, says Emily. Sing it, Bruce, says Lisa. We've got 4 to go. I Ain't Marching Anymore, the song Don't Go Near the Water, the song Sweet Cherry Wine, and One Tin Soldier. I only know a couple of these. I only know one of these songs, barely. I Ain't Marching Anymore is by Phil, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. I think it's Oakes. It's O-C-H-S, Oakes, Phil Oakes. 1965, I couldn't tell you how that song went. Johnny Cash did Don't Go Near the Water in 1974. Tommy James and the Shondells did Sweet Cherry Wine in 1969. And the original cast, C-A-S-T-E, original cast, 1969, did One Tin Soldier. Those are the protest songs by original artists from the 60s and 70s or so. There you go. Even some from the 40s going back a ways. All right. That was the first of two music trivia. I've got another trivia question before we do the other music trivia. Can you name all the movies that Michael Keaton was in? What movies did Michael Keaton perform in his career? Starting in 1982 up until 2017, Michael Keaton movies. Fire away your best guesses for Michael Keaton movies. Cheers to all of you from TWB here in Creston. Let's see what we got. Here they come. Michael Keaton movies. We're coming in there. T.R. Wolf. Batman. Yeah, he was the real Batman. He played Bruce Wayne, title character. Absolutely. Big. No, Michael Keaton didn't play in Big. That was Tom Hanks. Jeffrey had Batman. Eric had Ghostbusters. He wasn't in Ghostbusters. Lisa, Beetlejuice. Oh, yeah, he was in Beetlejuice. That was in 1988, and he had played in Batman in 1989, by the way. The year after, he was Batman. Birdman, Debbie Manuel. Yes, Birdman. In 2014, he was in Birdman. Mr. Mom, Cat Rose. He was in Mr. Mom in 1983, his second movie. Beetlejuice, Mr. Mom, Batman, Back to the Future. He wasn't in that one. Night Shift, Sandra Kolb, his first ever movie, 1982, with Henry Winkler, who was the Fonz. They were in Night Shift. They also played with Shelley Long from Cheers. She was the love interest in that movie. 1982 Night Shift, 1983 Mr. Mom, his first two movies. Linda Lou movies. T.R. Wolf, Johnny Dangerously, his third movie, 1984. Correct. Night Shift, like your mug, Bruce. The Founder, Nathaniel, the founder, The Story of McDonald's, 2016. He played Ray Kroc in that movie. Back to the Future, he wasn't in that movie. The Dream Team, Was he in the movie The Dream Team? Yes, 1989, Billy Caulfield he played. Spotlight, Nathaniel is saying a movie called Spotlight for Michael Keaton. Spotlight, it's 2015, that's right. Walter Robbie Robinson he played. Out of Sight, name of the movie. Looking for Out of Sight, 1998. Ray Nicolette, he played that role. Multiplicity, one of my favorite movies of all time. Yes, he played the lead in Multiplicity, 1996 movie, Doug Kinney, where he duplicated himself 4 times over. But I think he only wanted to duplicate himself twice, ended up with 4 copies. Oh my gosh. Duncan and Herbie. He was in the movie Herbie. I will take a peek here. Herbie, was he? Yes, Fully Loaded. Herbie, Fully Loaded, Ray Payton Sr. Very good. Love Beetlejuice, says Emily. Beetlejuice. Nathaniel, Dumbo. Was he in the movie Dumbo? Not showing it here. The Toy Story number 3. Yes, he was Ken, the voice in Toy Story 3 in 2010. Jeffrey Stower, The Squeeze. The movie The Squeeze. I'm looking. Yes, 1987, The Squeeze, Harry Berg he played. None of us know his movie, says Brittany. Nathaniel Brown, Jack Frost. Was he in the movie Jack Frost? I think he was. 1998, he played title character. Minions. Duncan is saying he was in Minions. Yes, he was the voice of Walter Nelson in Minions. The Good Guys? Question mark. The Good Guys? No, it was another title. You have the right first word. You have the you've got the last word is correct, and the first word is correct, but the middle word is wrong. Jack Frost, Touch and Go. Someone's asking. Yes, 86. He was in Touch and Go. Barbie Barbato in Touch and Go. Pacific Heights. 1990. He played Carter Hayes. The last time. Yes, 2006. He played Ted. Bruce, did you see Birdman? If so, what was your opinion? I believe I watched portions of it, but I don't think I saw it all the way through. Jeffrey, Clear and Sober. Clear and Sober. Yeah, Clean and Sober. 1988, Daryl Pointner. Clean and Sober. White Noise. White Noise. Yes, 2005, Jonathan Rivers, he played. RoboCop. Yes, he was in 2014 version of RoboCop. Raymond Sellers. Pacific Heights. Body Shots. Not seeing anything there. All right, Johnny Anderson. Gung Ho. In 1986, he played Hunt Stevenson in Gung Ho. Jackie Brown. 1997, Ray Nicolette. He played the role. My Life. Yes, Bob Jones. Great movie. 1993. We're playing a dying man. Fantastic movie. The Paper. Oh, one of my all-time favorites, if not my favorite. Got to be my top 3 favorite Michael Keaton movies. The Paper. 1994. With a great cast. If you have not seen The Paper, stop everything after the show and watch that movie. The Paper, fantastic. So many actors in that movie, and you think I could rattle them off? Can't rattle them off. But The Paper, oh man, that's a good movie. Set in New York. Okay, Night Shift, we have Quicksand. The movie Quicksand, yes, 2003, Martin Rakes. Cars. Yes, Click Hicks, the voice in Cars in 06. Speechless in 1994, Kevin Valek. Yes, The Paper, we got it. Cars 2 and 3, we got Cars. Minions, One Good Cop. Yes, to 1991, Artie Lewis. The Dream Team, I think we've done The Dream Team. Did we not do The Dream Team? Sorry, folks, if I'm losing it here. I'm not seeing it. Maybe we didn't do The Dream Team. I'm not sure. Can't find it now. Moving on. I didn't know he was Ken. Despicable Me. Despicable Me. I'm not finding it. Not finding that movie. Moving on to the next one. One Good Cop. We just did. Herbie, we did. Much Ado About Nothing. Yes, 1993. He played Dogberry. White Noise. White Noise. Can't find it here. Did we do it already? Yes, we did already. 2005. All right. Live from Baghdad. Live from Baghdad. Not showing it. The Squeeze. Let's see. Yes, he was. He was in Jack Frost. Good call, Bruce. Brittany, The Bad Guys. He was. No, it's not called The Bad Guys. It's not called The Good Guys. It's not called The Bad Guys. It's something else. A Shot at Glory is the name of the movie. In 2000, he did that movie. Peter Cameron. Quicksand, The Bad Guys. Johnny Dangerously. We got Hawaiian Vacation. No. Rabbit Test. Rabbit Test. Did he do a movie called Rabbit Test? Not showing it. Let's see here. Nathaniel Penthouse North. Yes, 2013. He was Hollander in Penthouse North. Body Shots. Body Shots. Not showing it available. Did we do it already? I seem to remember this title already, but I don't see it here. Let's see. Touch and Go. I think we've done that already. Moving on. Speechless. We've done Inventing the Abbots. Yes, Inventing the Abbots, 1997. Narrator. Let's go here. I haven't seen the paper. I'll have to watch it. Oh, Sheila, you got to watch the paper. You got to watch the paper. Let's see here. The Notebook. Brittany, The Notebook? I don't think so. Nope, he wasn't in that movie. First Daughter. First Daughter, 2004, President McKenzie. Clear History. Clear History? Nope. Live from Baghdad, no. Minions. Postgrad, we did. Postgrad, yes, 2009, Walter Malby. I'm back, about to get a big storm here. Jeffrey, Game 6, yes. Nikki Rogan, 2005. Night for Speed. No, Need for Speed. We'll take that one. 2014, he played Monarch. The Other Guys. That's right. He wasn't the good guys. He wasn't the bad guys. The Other Guys. 2010 with Captain Mock. I think he was with Will Ferrell and one other actor, his sidekick. I can't remember who that was. Nice Guys. Nice Guys. I don't have that one left over here. Howdy. Much Ado About Nothing. Last Time. Not showing it. American Assassin. Yes. 2017, American Assassin, Stan Hurley, the founder, Mr. Mum, Porco Rosso, Porco Rosso, voice in 1992, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, No Can Do. We have Batman Returns, everybody. He came back for a sequel, Desperate Measures in 1998, The Merry Gentleman 2009, Noah's Ark, The New Beginning in 2009, and Spider-Man Homecoming 2017. Those were the Michael Keaton movies, but The Paper is the one you have to watch. If you have not seen The Paper, you're in for a treat. I think you're going to really like it. It's 25 years old. Don't let that stop you. Matter of fact, it's about a man in the newspaper business, and this is how newspapers used to work. They kind of still work this way in many ways. Check out the movie The Paper. I think you'll get a kick out of it. All right, now, that leads us to our last trivia question of the night, music trivia. We got a big one here. I'm going to ask you to name the artists that made these hits, and I'll try to give you as many hints as I can. But off the top of your head, you just start rattling off artists that had hits. The year 1980, the year of 1980. What artists had the top 100 hits in 1980? We got 36 of you here right now. We should be getting a zillion guesses. Let's see here what we can do. 1980 is the year. The #1 song was called Call Me. Who did that song, Call Me? Another Brick in the Wall was the #2 song of the year. #3 song of the year was Magic. Who performed that song? I've listened to that song twice today. I've forgotten how much I've enjoyed that song. Of course, it was the #3 song of the year. #4 song, Rock With You. #4, Do That To Me One More Time. #6, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. #7, coming up. #8, Funky Town. #9, It's Still Rock and Roll to Me. #10, The Rose. Those are just the top 10. Talk to me, people. Give me your guesses. Who had hits in 1980? Roxy Music, Michael Jackson. Yes, Rock With You was Michael Jackson. He had the #4 hit of the year, at least that one, maybe more. Let's go as I get my marker up and going. Okay, Michael Jackson, Rock With You. Michael Jackson, let me take a quick peek here. Did he have any other hits that year? Because he was just about to break out big time. Off the Wall, Michael Jackson. We got that one. He may have already broken off everything a little earlier than that too. Let's see here. George Michael in 1980. Looking for George Michael. Not seeing George Michael in the top 50, 60. Not stepping out here, not jumping at me yet. We'll keep looking. Who we got? Michael Jackson. Cindy, Jim Thomas, Cindy Lauper. Cindy, that's who you want, right? I know you're after Cindy Lauper. I got it. It takes me a while. Oh my goodness. Cindy Lauper. Let's see. Did she have a hit in 1980, or are we a little too soon for Cindy Lauper? I think we are too soon for Cindy Lauper. Moving on. Bon Jovi. I don't think so. Flock of Seagulls, but I'll look for him. Flock of Seagulls and Bon Jovi. Flock of Seagulls and Bon Jovi. Let's go. Flock of Seagulls and Bon Jovi. Flock of Seagulls. I think we're early for Flock of Seagulls. Bon Jovi, we might be early too. I think we are early for both of those artists. Metallica and Michael Jackson and The Cure. I think we're early on all of those two extras. I don't think so. The Cure, too early. Wham, too soon. Madonna, too soon. Cheryl Cole, Duncan, and Cheryl Cole, C-O-L-E. Cheryl Cole. I'm looking for the name Cheryl Cole anywhere and not finding it. Moving on then. Blondie. Blondie had the #1 song of the year, Call Me. Yes, she had the #1 song. Dire Straits. I think we're early for Dire Straits. A little early. You guys are thinking the MTV generation, and I think that's 83, 84. Let's see. Talking Heads were too soon. Cyndi Lauper, too soon. Blondie. We got Lionel Richie. I think we are looking at the Commodores for Lionel Richie. Commodores, #23 song of the year, Still. Commodores. Any others? Let's see here. Commodores. That's the only song I can find for the Commodores in the top 100. Who else have we got here? Prince, too soon. Pink Floyd. Yes, another brick on the wall. The #2 song of the year, Pink Floyd. I don't think they had anything else in the top 40 ever. I'm not sure. Okay, Pink Floyd, Bon Jovi, Michael Jackson. We got him. Chic, C-H-I-C, Chic. Chic. Was Chic a factor already or not? Chic. Looking. Nope, can't find Chic in 1980. Sheena Estern, or are you talking about Sheena Esteban, Duncan? Kiss. I don't think Kiss had a hit in 1980. Pink Floyd, Blondie, Queen. Yes, Queen. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, the #6 song of the year. Phil Collins. I don't think so. Little early for Phil Collins, I think. Billy Joel, Lisa Orcutt. Billy Joel, yeah, it's still rock and roll to me. #9 song of the year, Billy Joel. Looking for any other Billy Joel songs for 1980. Looking for 1980 Billy Joel. Nope, no others. Who else we got now? Bette Midler. Oh yeah, Bette Midler. The Rose, the #10 song of the year. Bette Midler, charting in 1980. Bette Midler. I'm looking for any other Bette Midler songs. I don't know if she charted anything else. I don't see anything else. Moving on now. Sheena Easton is the guest. Sheena Easton, not Estefan. Sheena Easton. Looking for Sheena Easton. We might be early. We just might be early for Sheena Easton. I'm not seeing anything here. Kool and the Gang. Yes, I think so. But I can't guarantee it. I believe they were around at the time. Kool and the Gang. Ladies' Night. Oh, it's Ladies' Night. Da 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 da. And then Too Hot. Night. That was the 35 and 36 song of the year from Kool and the Gang. They were back to back right there. Kool and the Gang with 2. It's Ladies' Night. I like that song. Huey Lewis in the News. I think you're too soon. Mike Jackson. No, we have Michael Jackson. We already done Michael. Bette Midler, we did. White Snake. Oh, I don't know about White Snake. White Snake. We'll look for White Snake as we go along here, but nothing is popping out. Hi, also Sebastian. Nina, Blondie, we got it. Eagles, too soon. No, wait, not too soon. Eagles, hold on. Eagles. Hang on a second. Let me find the Eagles here. Did they have a hit in 1980? The Eagles. Heartache Tonight. There'll be a heartache tonight. Heartache tonight. I know. Yes, and I can't tell you why. The Eagles had the #62 hit, the #47 hit. The Eagles had 2 of them. Then they had the long run. In the long run, 81st ranking hit in 1980. The Eagles had 3 that year. All right. Leanne Rimes, Brittany Lockwood, Leanne Rimes for a hit in 1980. Now, no cheating out there. Don't be Googling out there, everybody. Do this off the top of your head. I'll start giving you hints here in a minute. Leanne Rimes. I am not finding Leanne Rimes anywhere in 1980. Okay, ZZ Top, not in 1980. Dave Matthews, no. Billy Joel, we did. Billy Idol in 1980. I think you're too soon. I'm pretty sure you're way too soon. By the way, Billy Joel, you may be right. The number 75 song, you may be right. I may be wrong. Oh, yes. Billy Joel, love that guy. Aerosmith, 1980 Aerosmith. Not a top 40 machine coming off the top of my head here, unless I'm missing something. I don't see anything here. Captain and Tennille. Oh, yes. Do that to me one more time. Captain and Tennille, the number 5 song of the year. The Captain and Tennille. They were hot from the late 70s to about this time, and then it was all over. Then they were singing their greatest hits. Bee Gees. The Bee Gees. Did they have a hit in 1980? They were hot in 78, 77 because of disco, but did the Bee Gees have a hit in 1980? I do not see one. Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. I think we got one here somewhere. Hang on. The Rolling Stones. Yes. Emotional Rescue. Emotional Rescue. The Rolling Stones had, I think, just the one hit that year. Okay. Lips. Yes. Lips Inc. Funky Town. Do 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 do. Funky Town. Do 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 do. Funky Town. Do 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 do. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da da da. Yep, Lips Inc. had Funky Town. Nurse Nancy, the group, the performer, Cher. Did Cher have a hit, Bruce, in 1980? Cher. Did she chart in 1980 with the top 100? I don't see her. Not at all. Lips Inc. Def Leppard in 1980. We might be a bit early. I'm thinking that this group was more into the 1990s. Def Leppard, not jumping out at me here. Moving on. The Who, and the question, top artists charting in the top 100, top hits, 1980. Who were they? The Who, I don't think so. I think The Who by 1980 had already broken up. Sonny and Cher, no. Shania Twain, no. Queen, we did. Bette Midler, we did. Cher, Randy Travis, that would be country. Sammy Hagar, Police. Too soon, I think. Too soon. I think 82, 83, 84, the Police showed. Not 1980. Elton John, too late. From his first early days or not. Here we go. Little Genie. Little Genie. Da 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 ba ba da ba ba da 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 da. That's right. Elton John did that one. I'm looking for any others. I thought he had another one or two, but not in 1980. He had the one. Joe Jackson, was he charting in 1980? Joe Jackson, we might be early. I don't know. Let's look. Let's give it a good look. Joe Jackson. No, and no, I'm not. I don't have Joe Jackson here. No, not yet. Neil Diamond, can't find him here either. Air Supply, Lost in Love, the number 15 song of the year from Air Supply. Air Supply. That might be the only song Air Supply had. Might have been the only hit they had. Barbra Streisand. Yes, she charted. Barbra Streisand charted in 1980. Barbra Streisand and Donna Summer together charted. No More Tears, Enough is Enough. I don't know if she had anything else going. Barbra Streisand, but she may have that one. She had that one with Donna Summer. Madonna, Too Soon. Doobie Brothers, Too Soon, Too Late. Doobie Brothers, wait. They were doing it in the 70s. Did the Doobies have something going in 1980? Hang on. Hang on. You can't put it past those guys. They had a lot of hits. Doobie Brothers. Hold on. Hold on. The Doobies. The Doobies. Not finding the Doobies. Can't find no Doobies. No, can't do them. All right. Christopher Cross. Christopher Cross. Yes. Ride Like the Wind, the number 17 song of the year. Christopher Cross. And Sailing. Sailing, number 32. Christopher Cross. I always thought that was his biggest hit, and it only charted at 32. He had 2 that year. I believe he won the Grammy for best new actor, the new artist of the year. Christopher Cross. I'm pretty sure he had a platinum selling album. Styx, Jeffrey. Yes, sir. Styx. Babe. Da 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 da. You, babe. Da 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 da. You, babe. I can't remember the words, but I remember the tune. Babe. The one and only hit that year. What about Madonna? Too soon for Madonna. Eurythmics, too soon. Aerosmith, we can't find them. Duran Duran, haven't seen them yet. KC and the Sunshine Band, we got KC and the Sunshine Band. KC did Please Don't Go, the number 19 song of the year. Then they had another one, I believe. Let me see. KC and the Sunshine Band. Did they have another one, Bruce? I thought they had another one. KC and the Sunshine Band. Did they only have the one hit? They had a bunch before. In prior years, that's probably where I'm getting it from. I don't see a second hit that year, 1980. Peter Gabriel, haven't seen Peter Gabriel here. George Benson. Let's take a look just in cases. Did George Benson chart in 1980? George Benson, he was active. He was definitely active at this time, but George Benson, got him. Give Me the Night, the number 91 song of the year. Got George Benson. And I also have, I'm not sure if someone gave me this one or not. Just a minute. Hang on a second. I'm not sure. Yes, Duncan N., you did give me the answer. Thank you. Neil Diamond, he charted September Morn, number 90 song of the year. He barely made it, but he did chart. Thank you for those guesses. I'll still find them as I keep going here. Peter Gabriel, George Benson, Little River Band, the Little River Band. Oh, my. The Little River Band in 1980, did they chart? Yes. Cool Change, 1950, the 56th highest song. Little River Band, thank you for that. Michael Jackson also did She's Out of My Life, and the number 65 song. It just popped out here at me. Little River Band. Any others? Can't find any others. Alrighty. Hall & Oates, I haven't seen any. The Police, not yet. Donna Summer, we did with Barbara Streisand. Cher, we've tried. Madonna, not yet. Kiss, no. Diana Ross, did she chart in 1980? Upside Down, number 18 song, Diana Ross, Upside Down. We got Diana Ross one time. Any others? I've got Donna Summer on the radio by herself here, number 52 song on the radio as a solo artist. Thank you. That popped out at me. Diana Ross. Any more from her? No, I don't have any others. Who we got now? The Cars. The Cars. Were they going in 1980, or was that too soon? The Cars. Let's see here. Donna Summer, by the way, Dim All the Lights, the 74th ranking song. Again, I found her again. The Cars. I'm not finding the Cars. We are probably too soon for the Cars. Journey. Was Journey charting in 1980? Journey. Oh, my. Journey. 1980 was Journey charting. Nope, not finding Journey yet. David Bowie. David Bowie had hits all over the place, here and there and everywhere else. Was David Bowie getting one on the charts in 1980? Hold on a second. I got something else here too. Air Supply, Lost in Love. Air Supply, All Out of Love. Number 55 song. Thank you. While I'm looking for David Bowie, Air Supply shows up with a second hit. How dare they do that to me? Can't find David Bowie. Can't find David Bowie, 1980. Manhattan's, Jeffrey Stower. Manhattan's, did they chart? Yes, Shining Star, the number 22 song from the Manhattans or Manhattans. Any other hits that year? No. Heart, H-E-A-R-T, the group Heart, did they chart in 1980? Let's see. Not showing him here. Heart. Nope, not showing Heart. Elton John, we did. MTV started 81. Talking Heads' first hit was 78. Spinners, the Spinners. Jeffrey, Spinners. Working My Way Back to You, Forgive Me Girl, the number 14 song of the year by the Spinners. Cupid, da, 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 number 29 song of the year. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That was the Spinners for 2. The only 2 I could find. Stevie Nicks. I have not seen Stevie Nicks here. Not in 1980. Duran Duran. Haven't seen him. Wait a minute. Maybe. Hold on. Did Duran Duran chart in 1980? Duran Duran. Looking here. They were also MTV. Big time MTV. I don't see Duran Duran here. Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Airplane. No. No Jefferson Airplane. Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins. Yeah, This Is It. This is it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is it. Yep. Kenny Loggins. I'm looking for other Kenny Loggins. Did he chart anything else? Kenny Loggins. Looks like the one and only. That one. This Is It. The number 28 song of the year. Who have we got now? We've got Prince, Too Soon. Starship. Don't think so. Queen, we did. Rush. No. Jermaine Jackson. Yes. Jermaine Jackson, Let's Get Serious, the number 30 song of the year. Jermaine Jackson had a hit, I think only a hit. Pat Benatar, Nurse Nancy's wondering about Pat Benatar charting in 1980. Pat Benatar, Pat Benatar, looking, Pat Benatar. 1980, Pat Benatar. Yes, Heartbreaker. The number 83 song of the year. Pat Benatar got one in there. Genesis, the group Genesis. For some reason, I'm looking this up because there's something telling me, there's something pulling at me. Genesis, just check again. Yes, Misunderstanding, the number 71 song of the year from Genesis, which featured the drummer who you asked me about earlier. He was not yet a solo artist, but Genesis did chart once. Phil Collins was not yet single. Billy Idol, haven't got him. Genesis, we got him. Kool and the Gang, we did. Police, we're Too Soon. Stevie Wonder. Yes, I think so. He's here, I'm sure. Yeah, Send One Your Love, the number 43 song of the year. Stevie Wonder. Any others? Do 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 ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da da. That was a song from Stevie Wonder, I'm pretty sure. Beatles did not chart. Shalimar in 1980. Shalimar, I believe we've got something here. Shalimar, the second time around, the number 44 song of the year from Shalimar. Yes. Any more from Shalimar that year? Ever again? Not seeing anything else from Shalimar. Madonna, not yet. Steve Miller Band. Steve Miller or the Steve Miller Band? Let's see here. Steve Miller Band. He was definitely performing at this time. Steve Miller Band. Let's see here. Steve Miller Band. Not seeing him. He might have been 79 or 81, but he's not here. 1980. Casey, we did Casey. Eric Clapton, haven't seen him. The Eagles, we've done the Eagles. Sheila E., we tried. Golden Earring. Golden Earring, the group Golden Earring, did they chart in 1980? Golden Earring. Golden Earring. Golden Earring, not finding them. Nope, can't find Golden Earring. Let's see here. Dolly Parton, didn't see her. Fleetwood Mac, we've got Fleetwood Mac here. Tusk, the number 94 song of the year, Fleetwood Mac. Sarah, the number 87 song of the year. Fleetwood Mac had two of them back here. Fleetwood Mac, any other hits anywhere else? No, still looking for the song. The artist who did the song Magic, the number 3 song of the year. Coming Up, the number 7 song of the year. Escape, the number 11 song of the year. Cars, the number 12 song of the year. Who sang that? The number 13 song of the year. Cruisin', who did that song? Andy Gibb just came in. Desire, the number 58 song of the year. Andy Gibb died way too young, tragically. Andy Gibb. Any others from Andy Gibb that year? Just the one, just that one. Kenny Rogers. Oh yeah, Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers and Kim Carnes sang "Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer." Kenny Rogers had his own song, "Coward of the County," the number 34 song of the year. Kenny Rogers, as a solo artist, was making money and hits and selling records, lots of records. Kenny Rogers. Those are the two I can find. Third one, You Decorated My Life. You Decorated My Life, the number 93 song of the year. He had 3 charting. Kim Carnes, we just did her here in this tune with him. Kim Carnes, I don't think she had a single on her own, but she did. She had the number 39 song, More Love. Yes, we've got her. She had one called More Love. Any others from Kim Carnes? Kim Carnes, nope, I think that did it. She got the 2 in there. Donna Summer, we found her already. Guns N' Roses, I don't think so. We're too soon for Guns N' Roses. ABBA, no, I don't think so. ABBA, I haven't seen it. I've been looking here and I haven't seen ABBA show yet. Nope. Donna Summer, Sister Sledge. Sister Sledge, we might be late in time. We might be late with Sister Sledge. I'll look here though. I'm looking. No Sister Sledge. I think we're a bit late in time. Paul McCartney did the number 7 song called Coming Up. Paul McCartney, absolutely, he charted number 7 that year. Any others from Paul McCartney that year? Nope, no others. No others. All right. Olivia Newton-John, yes, Magic. The song Magic was Olivia Newton-John, number 3 hit of the year. Do 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 do. Well, got to believe it is magic. Yep, that was the number 3 song of the year. Heard it a couple times today on YouTube. Great tune. Her range was unbelievable. The only song she's charting in that year, the number 3 song of the year. The video sure looks dated though. She's got that headband on like they used to wear when they used to work out with the tight outfit and then the belt around the middle. But you know, Olivia pulled it off. At that time, she pulled that off pretty well. REO Speedwagon, Nurse Nancy, REO Speedwagon. Let's take a look. REO Speedwagon for a tune in 1980. I'm not finding him. Not finding REO Speedwagon. Survivor. I didn't see that. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Oh yes, Dr. Hook. You remember on the cover of the Rolling Stone, that song? They did that song back in the 70s. They were still performing in the 1980s. In 1980, they had the number 25 song called Sexy Eyes, which was a disco tune if I've ever heard it. They really changed their style over the years. Dr. Hook, Better Love Next Time, the number 49 song of the year. They were on easy listening FM stations for years after that. Dr. Hook had at least 2 hits, 2 that I found for sure, and those songs were a real departure from way back when. Joan Jett. Joan Jett, did she chart in 1980? Joan Jett, looking for Joan Jett, looking for Joan Jett. Not finding Joan Jett here. Coming down to the bottom here. Nope, no Joan Jett. Who else we got here? Journey, no. Boston, too late. The Doobie Brothers, no. Gary Newman. Gary Newman had Cars, the number 12 song of the year. That might have been his only song that year. Gary Newman. Going through quickly the rest of these numbers, songs, tunes, hits. Gary Newman. That was the one and only. Steve Miller Band, can't find him. Rupert Holmes, Jeffrey. Rupert Holmes had Escape, the Pina Colada song. Do, 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 do. If you like pina coladas, do, do, do. Ba-da-da-da-da. And Songs in the Rain, something like that. I don't think he had another hit. He did. He had another one called Him. Oh, that's a terrible song. That's number 50, believe it or not. You hear that on YouTube, you'll go, oh my God. Rupert Holmes. Anything else from Rupert? He had 2, but he had that one way up there that's played all the time. If you like pina coladas. Trish Simons, she was guessing this is the group Chicago. Did they have a hit in 1980? They might have had a hit in 1980. They performed a long time. They produced hits over and over again, but I can't find them. Looking for Chicago anywhere here, not finding Chicago in 1980. Diana Ross, we've done. Willie Nelson, that's a crossover. That would be country. John Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp. John Cougar Mellencamp, 1980. We might be a bit early because I believe he is a production of MTV. I think that's where he really came out to us, where we found him. I'm not finding him anywhere. Okay, way soon. Lips of Van Halen, not here. Just listening for the rest of the list. I think it's something so pretty. Sheila, I graduated in 82. What about Say, Say, Say? Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. Say, 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 do, do, do. Ba da 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 ba 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 da da. What's that in 1980? Can't find it. That might have been a collaboration just slightly after 1980. It's not in the charts here. White Wedding, group called White Wedding. Is that was that correct? I'm guessing. I know Billy Idol did the song White Wedding, but I don't think he did it in 1980. I think Billy Idol is 82, 83, 84. Human League, You're Too Soon. That's later. Me Too, Sheila. Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates, I think we're too soon for Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates. Looking for any hits from Hall & Oates. 1980, I think we're just early for Hall & Oates. We're just a bit early. These guys are mid-80s. Kenny Rogers, we've done them. Irene Cara. Looking for that name anywhere in the top 100 for 1980. Yes, Fame. And the 66 song, probably the theme song for the movie Fame. Irene Cara, the 66 song of the year. I'm guessing that's what it is. Do 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 do. Yeah, remember that song, Fame. Mick Jagger, I'm not sure I'm a single artist. Tina Turner, I haven't seen her. Andy Gibb, we've done. Sugar Hill Gang and Culture Club. Stevie Wonder, we've done those, or they're too soon. ELO, too late. Scorpio. Looking here for Scorpio. This doesn't sound familiar. Haven't seen it pop up yet or anywhere. Not showing Scorpio. Chris Cross, we've done them. The Bee Gees, we looked. Used to disco to that. David Bowie, no. England Dan and John Ford Cooley. Let's see here. England Dan and John Ford. I am not showing it. Not finding anything. Nope, I'm not getting anything like that. Robert Plant. No, too soon. Bruce singing Funky Town made my night. That's right, Lisa. Funky Town. Yeah. Rick Springfield. Rick Springfield. Funky Town. Rick Springfield. I'm not showing him here. Not showing Rick Springfield. Not showing him. Not showing him. Neil Diamond. We did Eddie Money. You're too early for Eddie Money. I think you're too early. You're too early for Eddie Money. Carol Douglas. Carol Douglas. Have we not looked for Carol Douglas already, or am I thinking of somebody completely different? Carol Douglas, a 1980 charter. Can't find her name anywhere. Bob Marley. No. Prince sang "Oh Sheila." Didn't like it back then. Duncan and Laura Branigan. Laura Branigan. Was Laura charting in 1980, or are we too soon again? Laura Branigan. Haven't got her here. Smokey Robinson. Yeah, cruising. Now, number 13 song of the year. He charted in the 1980s officially. How about that? Way to go, Smokey Robinson. I think it's the only song he had that year. But that gave him another decade of success, right? Earth, Wind, and Fire, not here. Naps over. Are we there yet? Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think we're too late for Earth, Wind, and Fire. These guys were dominating in the 70s, and I don't have them here. Earth, Wind, and Fire for a 1980 hit. Paula Abdul, too soon. Let's see. This is my wheelhouse, says Duncan. And Van Halen, too soon. Paul McCartney, I've already done them. KC, we did them. Village People, too late. Police first hit was 78 with Roxanne. So by 1980, they didn't have a hit in 1980. How about that? REO Speedway, can't find him. Cyndi Lauper, haven't seen her. Journey, nope. Whitney Houston, no. Maniac, that's a song, Maniac. No, sorry. Maniac, I'm thinking about Fame or something else. No, the group Maniac, doesn't sound familiar to me. Doesn't look familiar. Nothing showing up here. Maniac. Moving on. Rod Stewart. Haven't seen him. Billy Ocean. Haven't seen Billy Ocean. Billy Ocean. Rod Stewart. No. And no. And nope. Haven't got him. How about with some titles, Bruce? Okay, we're coming. Journey, Steve Miller Band, Casey Sunshine Band, Love Sailing. Who sang Wildfire? La Bamba, Boston, Barry Manilow. Don't know if Barry Manilow charted in 1980. Hang on. Barry Manilow. And I'll do some more titles for you guys. No more Barry. No, I haven't got Barry Manilow here. That would be 70s, I'm pretty sure. 70, 74, 75, 76, Barry Manilow. John Michael Montgomery, Poison, Out of Touch, Hall Oates, Beach Boys, The Spinners, Say. Tom Henry, what are we doing so late? Parliament, Robert Palmer, Funkadelic, CCR, Orleans, George Clinton, Stephanie Mills, Jethro Tull, Anita Baker, SOS Band, Don't Stop Believing, Top 80, Bob Dylan. Cars had hits before 78, then a couple after 1980. There you go. John Denver. Tom Henry, who's that Purple Rain guy? Ray Goodman and Brown. Prince, Loved Sticks. Tom Prince, Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Prince Henry, AC/DC, Fleetwood Mac, maybe Grand Funk. Leo Sayer, Kenny Rogers. We've done already. Peter Cetera. Not sure if Peter Cetera had left Chicago by that time or not, or whether he's still in the group, because I don't have Chicago here and I don't see Peter Cetera on his own. Bob Seger. Quickly going through these. Yeah, Bob Seger, the Silver Bullet Band, Against the Wind, the number 51 song of the year. Bob Seger, Silver Bullet Band, Fire Lake, the 67th charted song of the year. Bob Seger had 2 that year. Right on, Bob Seger. Joe Simon. Quickly looking for Joe Simon. Cannot find him. No can do. Neil Diamond. We did Wings. We done ABBA. Master Blaster by Stevie. Also, Let's see here. Scorpions, U2. Stevie Nicks was with Fleetwood. Randy Newman for Cars. Smokey Robinson, Sada. Huey Lewis in the News. Too soon. Barry Gibb, we did. Chardonnay, that's another one. Dionne Warwick. Tom, are you going to trade? Charlie Daniels Band. All right, let's see here. I'm looking for With You, I'm Born Again. Song called Yes, I'm Ready. Steal Away. Biggest Part of Me. Longer. Song called Take Your Time. Song called Pop Music. Pop music. Pop music. Pop music. Who did that? Brass in Pocket. Special Lady. We Don't Talk Anymore. Stomp. Tired of Towing the Line. Rise. You're Only Lonely. Let My Love Open the Door. Romeo's Tune. Daydream Believer. Don't Let Go. Don't Do Me Like That. Don't Do Me Like That. Who did that? And that guy did a bunch. How Do I Make You? How Do I Make You? Into the Night. Let Me Love You Tonight. All right, continuing on. Pointer Sisters. King Crimson. Rod Stewart. Let's see here. Lisa. Jackson Brown. Any other guesses coming in? Creed. Duran Duran. No. Let's go here. Carole King. I think Carole King had something. I think she did. Carole King. Let me look here. Where's Carole King? Yes, One Fine Day, the 73 Song of the Year. Carole King had a hit. Charlie Daniels Band. In America, the number 96 Song of the Year. Charlie Daniels Band. Well done. Someone guessed that earlier. I'm catching up with you guys, and you're going to give me a bunch of answers here. Billy Preston, 10cc. Billy Preston and Sarita did With You, I'm Born Again, the number 21 Song of the Year. Let's see here. Let's see. Billy Preston. Any more from Billy? Looking, and I'm looking some more, babies. Let's see here. Billy Preston. I think that might be it for Billy Preston on this year. Continuing forward. Smokey Robinson. We did Smokey Robinson. Let's go. Getting through here. People are talking. Ambrosia. Jeffrey. Yes, Ambrosia. Biggest Part of Me. Ambrosia, the 27th Song of the Year in 1980 from Ambrosia. Anyone else got guesses? Brothers Johnson. Oh, yeah. Stomp. Brothers Johnson. Cliff Richard. Who did Cliff Richard do anything? Cliff Richard. Yes, We Don't Talk Anymore. The number 45 Song of the Year. Cliff Richard. Might have been the only hit that year that I can see here. Yes, moving on. You guys are coming in now. Here we go. Tom Petty, Jeffrey. Yeah, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers broke out in 1980. He came out with Don't Do Me Like That, the number 64 Song of the Year. And then I've got him again here. Where is he? Refugee, the number 100 Song of the Year. He started making hits. We started to hear about these hits. Tom Petty. Let's see here. Sal Patera. Hi, Sal Patera. How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Kind of working here. Let's see. Cool Brothers Johnson. That's right, Sylvia. Bruce, how are you going to tell me? How are you going to tell me no? Ray Goodman and Bro, they sang Special Lady. Ray Goodman and whatever. Ray Goodman. Let's look for that group. Yeah, Ray Goodman and Brown, Special Lady, the number 42 song. Very good. And did they do anything else that year, or was that the only song of the year? I don't see any others. Continuing on here. Go, Bruce. Is everybody? Let's see here. Michael McDonald, T.R. Wolf. What about Michael McDonald, Bruce? Did he bring anything up in 1980? Michael McDonald. Not showing him, not seeing him. Can't find that name anywhere. Pretenders. The Pretenders. Are we early for the Pretenders? Are we just a bit early? No, we're not. Brass in Pocket, the number 41 song of the year. Thank you. Well done. Way to pick that one off. All right, let me give you some more song titles. Yes, I'm Ready, the number 24 song of the year. That was a collaboration. And, you know, I may have to give this up to you guys. It's Terry D. Serio and KC and the Sunshine Band. I think it was collaboration. Yes, I'm Ready, the number 24 song of the year. Steal Away, the number 26 song of the year. Longer, the 33rd song of the year. Take Your Time, SOS Band. Somebody gave me that. Thank you. Pop Music. Pop Music. Pop. Who did it? Who did Pop Music? I haven't got it yet. I haven't seen it yet, unless I've missed it. Tara Del Cerro, Jeffrey Story, you're on it. Way to go. Bruce Don't Like Me says Cool Jazz. I love you, Cool Jazz. It's just I missed some of these. Cool spell the singers' names correctly. He might get them live. Two Live Crew. Hey Deb, Cool, don't worry. I like you. Glad you do. I love you, Cool. Robbie Dupree. Yes, Robbie Dupree. Steal Away, the number 26 song of the year. Cool Jazz. I'm going to send Bruce to Costco Optical to get a checkup. He's missing too many of these songs. Sal Patera, great, thanks. Kind of lost. What's the topic? Oh, Sal, we're trying to hit off the artists who charted the top 100 in 1980. Jeffrey, you got it. M did pop music. Pop music. Way to go. Thank you so much. Salt and Pepper, top 100s released 1980. Christopher Cross, we did. Anne Murray, correct. Anne Murray did a Daydream Believin'. Who did Don't Let Go? Who did How Do I Make You? Who did Into the Night? Let Me Love You Tonight. An American Dream, Should Have Never Let You Go. Pilot of the Airwaves, Hurt So Bad, I Pledge My Love. Stand By Me, Deja Vu, Driving My Life Away. Take the Long Way Home. Take the long way home. Da, 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 take the long way home. Da, 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 take the long way home. Who else? Stand By Me, Deja Vu, Driving My Life Away, Take the Long Way Home, Wait For Me, JoJo. Somebody asked me about Hall & Oates a long time ago. Wait For Me is Hall & Oates. I'm giving it to you. JoJo, Broken Hearted Me, I Want Your Lover. By the way, Anne Murray did Broken Hearted Me. Never mind. Prince did I Want to Be Your Lover. Everyone is yelling at me. Prince. He had one song. He charted number 95. That's why it took so long to find him. He's way down here at the bottom of the charts, kids. Breakdown Dead Ahead. Ships All Night Long. Who did these songs? Let's see here. Prince, we've got Pointer Sisters. I don't see the Pointer Sisters. I haven't seen the Pointer Sisters. Unless I can't see anymore. Haven't seen the Pointer Sisters anywhere. Looking for the number 33 song called Longer by Dan Fogelberg, by the way. Tired of Towing the Line, Rocky Burnett, number 48. Song called Rise. It was an instrumental by a trumpet player. Who is that guy? You've all heard the song. Men at Work, Styx, Benny King, Supertramp, Neil Sedaka. Yes, Supertramp did Take the Long Way Home. The long way home. Linda Ronstadt. Yes, Linda Ronstadt charted. She did How Do I Make You, the 68th song of the year. She did Hurt So Bad, the number 78 song of the year. Did you know that the drummer for her band was the drummer for the Eagles? And her rhythm guitar player and vocalist was the co-writer of all the Eagles songs, who just died a couple of years ago. The two main guys who led the Eagles were in her backup band in the 70s. You think I can remember either of the names right now at this moment? Can't do it. Let's see here. Did I actually get one? Eddie played the guitar strangely. Debbie Emanuel. Eddie something. Eddie Rabbit. That's right. Eddie Rabbit. Driving My Life Away. Ooh, driving my life away. We gave you Prince, Tom. Chuck Mangione, Eddie Rabbit, Sylvia on Saturday. Let's see. Taco putting on the Ritz. Tom, no Friday afternoon. Let's see here. Oops. That's all kinds of folks talking to each other. Herb Alpert did the song called Rise, the number 54 song of the year. J.D. Souther did You're Only Lonely. Pete Townsend did Let My Love Open the Door. Romeo's Tune was Steve Faubert. Don't Let Go, Isaac Hayes. Into the Night, Benny Mardones, whoever that guy is. Let Me Love You Tonight, Pure Prairie League. The Dirt Band did An American Dream. Neil Sedaka and Dara Sedaka did You Should Have Never Let You Go. Charlie Dory, Pilot of the Airwaves. Peaches and Herb did I Pledge My Love. Stand By Me, Mickey Gilley. Dionne Warwick, Deja Vu. And Boss Skaggs did JoJo, and he did Break Down Dead Ahead. Barry Manilow did Ship. Someone guessed Barry Manilow. And Joe Walsh did All Night Long. That does all 100 hits of 1980. Some we know, a lot we don't. Can you believe it? It's now 39 years ago. 39 years ago, 1980 was so new. It was so, oh, the 80s. We're into the 80s. Oh my gosh, these songs. Oh my Lord, you hear these songs today and you cannot believe how many trumpets and saxophones and clarinets and violins were in these songs because they were still playing the way they played in the 70s and 60s. Shortly after 1980, by 81, 82, it all changed. We came into new wave. We came into punk. We came into all electronic sound. And by 82, 83, MTV was the dominant force. And we'll do some 80s a little later on here. We'll keep on going. Lots of fun. That is the show, folks. I'm pooped. That is the last trivia of the night. 80s hits. Unbelievable. Thank you for everyone for being here. Sal Patera, I'm old. I hear you there, buddy. 39 years ago. We are getting on. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you for 35 thumbs ups for this live trivia show. I'm on tomorrow for Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern, as always. I'll be on Saturday for cruise news and trivia combined, 2 o'clock Eastern time Saturday. I'll have music trivia on Saturday again. We'll do some more. Thank you for being here, for participating, and for all the laughs. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Hope you're having a pleasant evening. We'll see you again tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and we'll talk to you then. 36 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you, everybody. Have a great one. Take care, all, and we'll see you tomorrow.